Hola, hola, welcome back to my channel. My name is Edith. I am an intuitive psychic healer, an Akashic Records reader as well, and the owner of Earth Crystals con Amor. Today I'm outside, so if you hear any noise, just know I'm outside. I'm gonna try to speak a little bit louder, but I love connecting outside, Mother Earth. I'm very ruled by Earth in my chart, so outside I just feel like my energy flows even faster. So thank you for trusting in my magic, for allowing me to connect with you guys on a deeper level. Today I'm setting the intention to connect with your love life, whether you're in a relationship, you're single, or however this video finds you in the end of 2022 or going into 2023. This reading is timeless, so even if I focus on any timing or months or days in the reading, I always love to remind you, like, trust your intuition. Messages can come, early for us or later after it happens. So I am setting the intention for the people that are meant to see and view these messages, that they take them and allow them to support you. I always like to set the intention in my readings to be of service, to be this vessel. As I'm looking up, there's two crows. It looks like two crows, it looks like, flying together. So it's like a union, right? I feel like for many of us, we're leaving 2022 with closing a relationship or ending relationships that were not in alignment with us. I'm channeling already, but let me show you the options. I have 3 options. There's no right or wrong way of choosing. Trust your intuition. Option number 1 is going to be this beautiful clear quartz point. All of these crystals are available for sale. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I also do crystal live sales, usually Wednesday and Thursday nights. Option number 2 is Rose Quartz. This is so beautiful. And then option number 3, Sunstone. Again, there's no right or wrong way of choosing. This is whether you're in a relationship or not. What is coming for you 2023? What do your guides, angels, ancestors have for you? I'm going to put the times down below, so I'll see you guys down there. I'm going to start with a channel in camera. So let's see. Option number 1, we have the Clear Quartz. She has a bit of a golden healer in her. Clear Quartz is like the master of the masters, right? If you set the intention on this stone, it can become any crystal that you'd like. It's as simple as just setting the intention and programming it. If you want it to be a rose quartz, she could be a rose quartz. If you wanted it to be a black tourmaline, she could be a black tourmaline. So I feel like for many of you, 2023, it is going to be a year, whether you're in a relationship or not, it is going to be a year of like adapting. And what I mean by that, like, I want to elaborate, but my guides are channeling so fast. What I mean by that is for many of you, adapting to your lifestyle, like owning your lifestyle, who you are. I feel like you left 2022 with a lot of discovery of yourself and who you are. For many of you, you are in this transition in your life where you're very content with who you are. Like, you're not trying to change yourself anymore, or focusing on people in your life that need change. Sorry, I'm outside. I'm gonna try to let the airplane go. Some of you might also be traveling or meeting somebody overseas. I was gonna say in another state, but overseas came out, so take it if it resonates. Have an open mind. Ooh, right away, the wedding card is coming out. To me, the way that I see oracle cards are not always only this meaning. I'm able to see images, I hear things. It's like puzzle pieces for me. So I always like to say, when this card comes out, this is more of, especially the energy that I'm picking up right now for option number 1 with Clear Quartz, it's more of a union that will be in 2023. And you get to define what that union looks like. For many of you, I feel like you're going to be redefining also what you want new in your life. Even if you're ending a relationship or you don't have a relationship, it's like you're redefining what you want new in your life. For many of you, I feel like ending 2022, it was a year where there was a lot of, I keep hearing your guides say, destruction, like releasing, a lot of letting go. So be honest with yourself. What is it that you really want, or what do you want to attract? And if you are in a relationship and you're trying to expand in that relationship, or you're trying to be more in union, what is it that you truly want? because it's not just what your partner wants, but it's what you want as well. For many of you, I feel like you're having a hard time believing that you can attract a partner if you are single. So again, you know, take what resonates, but deep down inside, there is more of a union that's happening for you in 2023. More of a relationship where I feel like you'll feel a deeper connection. It's not going to be more about the looks. It's going to be more about the emotional feelings. And not that looks are not important, but I feel like your guides are saying maybe we need to take the shift a little bit more of looks and allow our soul to open up. Allow ourselves to attract a partner that has an open soul as well. I love this. It's time to take your power back, your energy back. Was this free yourself card for many of you that chose this option? It's like you are going into 2023 with the intention, I don't want to be somebody's, you know, item or at somebody's disposal of what they want. No, I'm gonna choose myself. Many of you that you are in a relationship and you're wanting to end that relationship, I feel like your guides are saying you can't focus on this person, or you can't help this person that doesn't want to help themselves, that doesn't see that they also have to do work with themselves. You might have a partner that at times has a hard time with just believing in themselves. They might have a hard time with also believing that they are worthy, or vice versa. It could be you or them. But ultimately, to me, 2023, it is a year where you're doing a lot of self-reflection, and there's going to be a lot of healing. As soon as I said that, my guides are like, tell them their healing is going to be different. Don't be so overwhelmed by hearing the word healing. We heal different stages of our life. Many of you, I feel like 2023, it's going to be like a 13, 14, or 15-year-old version of you that you're honoring, that you're healing, to help that younger version of yourself feel the love that they truly deserve. I'm also feeling like many of you in relationships, you've had a hard time speaking your truth. You've had a hard time asking for what you want. So that's going to be important in 2023. I will say this because my guides are showing me two images. If you are single as you're watching this video, know that in order for you to be in a relationship that leads to a union, that can lead to marriage or can lead to more, you need to start showing up more for yourself. If you are in a relationship and you're wanting to make that relationship stronger, I feel like communication is something that will be a focus in 2023. And I do feel like your partner or you are going to be doing a little bit more deeper healing, a little bit more deeper going within. January, February, and March, I feel like 3 months of the year, it's going to feel a little bit slow in your love life. And it's going to be a little bit slow because there's going to be more focus on you. I keep hearing yourself say, I love myself. I love myself. I like that. Attraction. To me, many of you need to hear, stop thinking that you are not worthy. Stop thinking that you have to change so many things about yourself. Like, love yourself for who you truly are. Stop and smell the roses, right? Honor who you are and who you are becoming. For many of you, 2022 was the year where you were more focused on your career, and that's not a bad thing. Career, a lot of the focus that you had, baby, you didn't put much of a focus in your love life. I'm trying to speak louder, but it's getting louder as it comes. I feel like for many of you, you're ending 2022 with not a lot of focus on yourself. It was focused more on others. It was focused more on how can I grow personally? And that's not a bad thing, but I feel like it was more not about your love life. So 2023, I feel like you will be having more of an impact in your love life. You will be showing up different. What's coming in 2023 for option number 1, love life? I keep hearing a Spanish song play. It is Mi Todo. That's what I keep hearing. I don't know who sings it, but maybe you put that on Google and the song comes up, or a poem or something. But I feel like many of you are like very hopeless romantic. Like, don't change that side of yourself. Set the intention to attract that kind of partner. And if you are in a relationship and a partner doesn't open up or has a hard time with like giving you your love language, I feel like you need to speak more. Like, this is what makes me feel loved. Like, I need more of that. And when you're setting the intention to meet someone, like, I'm going to attract somebody that's a hopeless romantic that loves love movies or whatever it is for you, like, set that intention. And you will you shall receive. Remember, what you believe, you become. If you start to believe or set the intention or say those words like, I'm not worthy of that, I can never find that. I keep hearing somebody say, I don't think they'll ever choose me. Your guides are like, well, guess what? That's the energy you're going to have around. You got photograph, keys on a ring, and mask. Make sure that you're staying true to yourself. 2023 is going to be a year of focusing more on you. So stay true to yourself of what you truly want. Some of you also with this keys, don't settle. There's options that you can have in this lifetime. Not just in 2023, in this lifetime. Stop settling. Some of you are going back and forth of, is it time to end a relationship? And your guides are saying, it is. Because this person in the last 3 to 5 years has really changed in ways that you're like, I don't recognize them anymore. That's not who I fell in love with. And now you're having a hard time with seeing yourself without them, but you're worthy of more. Looking at your past. For many of you, I feel like your guides are also saying, whether you're in a relationship or not, don't focus on what you don't have. Or don't focus on, what if I would have done this? What if I would have stayed with this other person? Something about the past, a past relationship, your guides are like, you can't change that. Those were your lessons. They were meant for you to learn, to grow. Meeting someone new, focusing on yourself and dating back. So many of you that you're single, like, you need to get out. You need to get out. You need to allow yourself to be treated, to be wined and dined, and set the intention so it could be an even energy exchange. I give, you receive. You give, I receive. Alrighty. Option number 1. Yeah, see, for many of you that you are in a relationship and you're wondering, like, is it time for something to end? The Grim Reaper and separation, it's like a big confirmation for me that you need to hear it's time. I feel like somebody's not being honest of their true intentions, and somebody might be you or your partner that's not being honest of what you truly want in the long run, and you just feel like the relationship is stagnant. But for many of you that you're not in a relationship or you're trying to attract somebody in your life, look, with the engagement ring, there's a union that can happen in 2023, but you have to be more honest with yourself and you need to show up different. The mirror, the golden mirror, right? Our shadow work. But a lot of times when we hear the word shadow work, we get all nervous, like, oh my God, I have to go deeper. And it doesn't have to be like that. If you think of it, many of you that you haven't had a chance to really heal that younger version of yourself, how can she show up different, or how can he show up different? However you identify. Someone expresses love. Yeah, I love that. Many of you that you haven't dated or you haven't been in a committed relationship in a couple years, I feel like you're seeing something different because you're also showing up different. It's like I keep seeing somebody dance. Maybe you like to dance. Maybe you want to attract now, this time around, a partner that likes to dance. And your guides are like, yeah, you can. Just be honest with yourself. I am worthy and I'm not going to settle. All right, option number 1. Ooh, I am doing year ahead readings, 2023. And you can book that through my website at earthcrystalsconamor.com. Thank you for the energy exchange. I'm not done with you guys yet, but I always want to remember I share that. Thank you. All right. Oh, secret admirer. And you got the other one that somebody's going to message you. Yeah, it's like, have an open mind. Put yourself in different places. Take yourself out. Treat yourself. Set the intention, like, I'm ready to attract a partner that is loving, giving. Whatever it is that you want, like, set that intention. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Many of you that you are in a relationship, I feel like if you're questioning, is this a relationship that can work? If there's a lot of red flags already and this person has been checked out, I feel like no, you need to focus more on yourself. If you are seeing that your partner is willing to put in the work, whether it's not just therapy, because I hear your guides say it's not just therapy, they have to do more than that. They have to know how to show up. They have to really know how to hear you and not feel like they're being attacked. I'm going to end option number 1 with an affirmation card, but I'm trying to see if I have any other messages for you. One thing I will say for many of you in 2023, it is going to be a year where it's important that you stop over giving. It's important that you stop thinking that you first need to pour into somebody else's cup before you pour into your cup. There's more attention towards yourself, and don't feel like that's selfish. Many of you, I feel like also 2023 is going to be a year where you're really being honest with yourself of what doesn't align with you anymore. All right, your affirmation card. 32, having a healthy lifestyle. Change. I'm conscious of the force of nutritious food and know eating better. I feel like this is important. It's like what you intake, like you become that. Many of you, I feel like you really got lost in 2022. Like, I don't want to say the word lost. I want to say you lost a little. You weren't really focused on yourself because you were focused on others. So it is going to be a year of allowing yourself to feel more, to trust more, to honor your intuition. I keep smelling lavender. Maybe you need to burn lavender. Maybe sometimes you're feeling so stressed and you're like, I can't show up for my love life. Be gentle with yourself and remind yourself you don't have to change all these things and look a certain way to attract somebody. Like, somebody's going to see you for who you are. And if the person that you're with doesn't see you for who you are, they're not meant for you. And remember, people in our life come with contracts. Some contracts are karmic contracts, that they're only here to serve a purpose, to teach us something, maybe from last lifetime, maybe from previous lifetimes. But everything happens in our life for a reason. Some people are here to teach us lessons, to help us be the best version of ourselves, to help us find ourselves. Don't be so hard on yourself. Nobody's perfect, but you can live and learn. You can cut cycles. You can let go of people. I hope this resonates. Option number 1. Thank you for the energy exchange. Blessings. All right. Option number 2. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. I'm hearing a Gloria Trevi song. Voy a traer el pelo suelto. She's just like living life. I was telling my sister this past weekend, when I do karaoke, I'm going to sing the Gloria Trevi song, the pelo suelto. And if you don't speak Spanish, basically it's a song of a girl that's like dancing, living life. And it's like, I'm going to wear my hair down and I'm just going to have a good time and let loose. So let's see what's coming for you in 2023. Already with that energy, like, you're going to be enjoying more of your life. Many of you, you've been very hard on yourself. You have forgotten that you matter. You have forgotten that you're worthy of more. I keep seeing you like traveling. You might be doing a bit of traveling and then meeting somebody while you're traveling or after you come back from traveling. But I feel like for many of you, 2023 is going to be a year of exploring and having options. Like, I keep seeing you guys dating. And please, like, remember, this reading is general. I'm setting the intention whether you're in a relationship or not and what messages you need to receive. Take them. I channel and I allow myself just to receive messages. If you want something more private, you can definitely book through my website, earthcrystalsconamor.com. But thank you for being part of this journey, for pressing on the video, for trusting in my magic, for allowing me to connect with you guys on a deeper level. But let's see. Option number 2, what's coming for you in 2023, your love life. I keep hearing your guides say, do you really believe now why people needed to leave? Do you really understand why those people weren't meant to be part of your journey? Or are you still blaming yourself? There's been a lot of self-sabotaging that you've done towards yourself that you forgot. Wait a minute, I matter. Wait a minute, I need to show up more for myself. Option number 2, calling in your soulmate, flirting. So going out more, I feel like that's going to be important. For a lot of you that you're single, there's a lot of positive energy in 2023. And I'm not just saying it because it's like the cards are coming out. The images I see, this past year that you just passed was a very hard year. Emotionally, physically, financially, there was a lot of change. There's a lot of transformation. For many of you that you ended a relationship or you met people, I feel like a lot of those people were not ready. We're not ready for commitment. And if you're in a relationship, I feel like these cards don't apply to you. I feel like if you are in a relationship, many of you, you're needing to give that relationship a little bit more time to decide, should we move forward? Is this something we can grow? I keep feeling like, I keep feeling like somebody is like giving themselves an opportunity again. So it might be in your relationship. Maybe there was a separation, or maybe there will be a separation in 2023, and you're going to give that relationship a chance again. Honeymoon and expressing your love. Whether you're in a relationship or not, like, I feel that many of you in this year ahead, there's like new energy coming in your life. To me, with this honeymoon, it's like better times are ahead. For many of you that you're questioning a relationship, I feel like time away is needed. There's a lot of emotions that many of you didn't really honor, that you have a hard time honoring. Yeah, like I keep hearing your guides say, why do you hold back so much? Why are you always thinking about others and not thinking about you? Why are you so hard on yourself when you feel sad? And you're like, no, I can't feel this way. Many of you, it's like, I feel like you're needing to hear in 2023, let's honor more our emotions, who we are. Soulmate, you got it twice. Soulmate, right? Yeah. But remember, soulmates, we can have many of them. Our children could be our soulmate. Our sisters could be our soulmate. It's not just a love partner. So make sure that when you're meeting people, you're setting that intention, like, I want a partner, I want a soulmate that could be in my love life, like a love soulmate, a partner that can be committed. Like, I feel like I got called to say this because sometimes you attract people and you're like, wait, I mean, they're good, but I want more. But I mean, why did they come in my life? And your guides are like, to remind you, like, you're worthy of more. You attract amazing people in your life. Now you just have to believe it. Yeah, yes, this is your soulmate. Some of you, I feel like in 2023, you're going to be meeting like on a deeper level somebody. Take it easy, take it slow. Sometimes, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I feel like you guys need to hear this. Sometimes you take things really fast because you start to think this is too good to be true. And from past experiences, you started to notice, yeah, I didn't give myself really the opportunity to get to know each other. I was rushing because I just thought, oh my God, this is too good to be true. And your guides are saying there's nothing wrong with, being in love and being happy, but just don't feel like you always need to be going, finding. And for some of you, like, forgive yourself. Work on forgiving yourself for those relationships that you gave your power away, that you overgave, that you allowed them to become a monster. I feel like that's for some of you. Remember, take the messages that resonate. All right, option number 2. My Rose Quartz. And don't forget, like, Rose Quartz is a stone of self-love. She's also about healing, forgiveness, our inner child. This is a stone also that does help you attract love. It's a stone of fertility. For many of you, I'm getting the energy of we're needing to honor more our younger self. I keep seeing you at 22. And I feel like for many of you that you were 22, at that age, there was a lot of people or relationships that just didn't play out, and you keep thinking like, it was my fault, but it takes 2 to tango. And remember that I keep hearing the saying, if he wanted to, or if she wanted to, she would. If somebody says, I want a committed relationship and I want more, like, actions speak louder than words. Don't let people not show you who they truly are. Like, they could tell you 100 things, but what are their actions really showing? Have you been attracting people that tell you, promise you the world, love bomb you, and then when it's time for them to show up, they don't show up? No, cut that cycle. Don't let them in your energy. Don't give them your energy. Don't let them back into your life. And in 2023, if you're attracting those kind of people, stop dating and focus more on yourself. Like, what am I doing that I keep attracting these people? There's no such thing as coincidences. When we show up different, we get a different outcome. And I know, sometimes that's easier said than done, but it's really true. The butterfly. Healing the inner child. For many of you, that's a lot of the focus. I wasn't going to say that about the Rose Quartz, but I'm like, something is calling me. Take a chance. Yeah, take a chance and allow yourself to love. Open up your heart. I feel like for many of you, you hold yourself back because you're so worried of failure. Your guides are like, stop worrying about failure. If you're already thinking that, that's what you're going to attract. Dating, meeting somebody new. Yeah, I feel like for many of you, 2023 is definitely going to be a year of exploring. I think I told you guys you will be traveling. I'm seeing that again, but it's like exploring, going out more. Get out of your head. Like, I keep hearing so many thoughts, and your guides are like, okay, relax. Get out of your head. You're worthy. You're lovable. You're kind. Remind yourself, stand in front of the mirror and say those affirmations that you truly believe. I am beautiful, I'm strong, I'm kind, I'm unique, I am worthy, I'm enough. There's so many. So you can start attracting those people in your life. Ooh, the twin flame deck. Some of you, I feel like if there is a relationship that keeps going back and forth, it's out of your hands right now. If you don't identify with this term, that's okay. I'm not here to convince you. I'm not here to talk about twin flames. Those relationships are very unique. You will know when you're in a twin flame relationship. There's many readings on YouTube that could tell you more about it. But I don't want you to get so caught up on a title that you don't allow yourself to live. Because just because we have a twin flame doesn't mean they will be our partners for this lifetime. Twin flame and just deeper relationships. And many of you might be going through this. You might be meeting these people that are bringing out so much for you to really do the inner work. But it works both ways. I keep seeing one bird fly away. And it's like one person keeps running. He's like a runner. They say that so much of twin flames. But like I feel like somebody in your love life from the past that keeps coming back, that you're trying to work, or you've been wanting to work on a relationship, they're just not ready. I keep seeing the month of May. You might be rekindling with somebody. You might be getting in touch with somebody from the past. Make sure you set your boundaries. Make sure that you're being honest. You need to hear that. Yeah, codependent. Transformation. This is addiction, like self-sabotaging yourself, over-giving. Many of you that you're needing to focus more on your inner child or healing forgiveness from the past. It's because we only knew how to give. We forgot to receive. This is coming out, so I'm going to say it. Many of you, oh yeah, look at the bottom of the deck, healing your heart. Many of you, I feel like this is a lot coming from your childhood, the relationship, the absence of a father. The absence of a father. Maybe we started to attract people, like they say, because of our daddy issues, and we wanted to be saved, we wanted to be loved, we wanted to be seen. But now that we're working more on ourselves, we're like, wait a minute, I can attract different. I am worthy of something different. My voice keeps cracking. So many of you might have a hard time with just speaking. Yeah, like speaking your truth, using your voice. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. This is somebody from the past. For many of you, this is going to be somebody from your past. Just make sure you're being honest with yourself. What do you truly want? I keep seeing somebody changing and putting in the work, but I feel like it's going to take a little bit more time than we think. So that means live life. Don't wait for somebody. Live life. Power and freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. To live life, to enjoy yourself. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you. And you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Boundaries and calling your power back. Stop over giving. Stop allowing people to come into your life and give you what they think that you're worthy of. What do you believe you're worthy of? Because you will attract those kind of people. And if we keep attracting, I don't know why this is coming up, but I feel like many of you need to hear it. Maybe you're attracting people, or you have been attracting people that want to be healed, that want to be saved, because that's the younger version of you. Maybe it's time to go a little bit deeper. Bottom of the deck, for option number 2, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point to trying to change that which is beyond our control. Some people, it's like they need to focus more on themselves. They need to love themselves more. You can't do that for them. I hope that resonates. Thank you for... I'm going to pick an affirmation card before we end, but I'm like, this is a notebook. This is the Finding Inner Peace deck. It's so beautiful. It's like a boho kind of deck. But last thing I do want to say for option number 2, make sure that the people that you're also surrounding yourself with really align with your energy. Because I feel like some of you, and this is not love life, I feel like this is relationships in general. Some of you need to like end relationships with people that they're just not very healthy. All right, 28, rediscovering myself. And she's looking down, meditating, focusing on herself, closing her eyes. It says, my true self is showing up more and more. Who I am and what I do is confirmed day after day. I keep seeing 1111. Many of you might be seeing that number. Might start to see it. That's a reminder. Keep going. You have awakened. You're going through a transformation. Keep going. Don't look back. All right, option number 2. Thank you for the energy exchange. Blessings. All right, last but not least, Sunstone. This tower has been charging in my altar for like the last 2 months, 1 month, since the 1111 portal. No, since the 1010 portal. So yeah, almost 2 months. Sunstone is a stone of leadership, of personal growth, self-confidence, our sacral chakra, womb healing. Many of you with option number 3, I feel like you're needing to hear like, you're ready for more. You're worthy of more. Many of you might have been recharging a lot. Healing. It's like I keep feeling this energy for many of you that chose this option, that this year ahead, it's definitely going to be a year where you're having more opportunities find you, especially in love life, or people, you're like rediscovering who you truly are, loving who you truly are, enjoying who you truly are. It's like I keep looking this way because my guides show me images and I can hear things and feel things, but the images I keep seeing is like of you evolving, of like different stages of your life, and like you need to give yourself more credit. I feel like you need to hear that. Like, look at how far you've come. 2023 is going to be a year of growth. It's going to be a year of focusing more. Maybe you don't want to hear this, but you need to hear this. It might be a year a little bit more focused on your career, and that's okay. That doesn't mean you don't date. It just means like you'll be focusing more on yourself. That dating might be a little bit more on the back end, more in the beginning of the year, and then more towards the end or middle of the year, I'll take off. So remember, these readings are general. Take where it resonates. But you're also very like, like ready. You're like ready to transform, to evolve. Like many of you, I feel like this year ahead, there's a change in scenery, change in location, change in homes, and you're like attracting different people. You're meeting different people, dating, going out. Enjoy yourself. Todo es posible. Everything is possible. All right, option number 3, expressing your love, playfulness, and children. All right, I feel like for many of you with these cards for 2023, you're needing to hear like you won't feel the need of looking for someone. Let me say that a little bit. Like, yes, you have to get out to meet people and to date, you know, but I feel like for many of you, you're not in this energy in 2023 where like, I need them. I have to have them, to the point where we're just settling. A little baby bird is coming. And with the children card, for many of you, I feel like you're also in a place in your life where you're like, I want to feel those butterflies. Like, I want to be joyful. I want to be happy. Like, I want to live more. I want to enjoy my life more. Many of you might be like committing in a relationship. It might be like a, maybe not yet marriage, but like commitment. You deserve love jumped out. You're worthy of more. Don't you settle. It's safe for you to love at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you've been having a hard time allowing yourself to love, to be in a union with someone, but I feel like your guides are saying in 2023 there's more that's coming. Just don't lose focus in your career. There's like expansion in your career. You might be starting a business, you might be expanding in your business, and even if it's not a business, like you're going to be expanding a lot in your career. All right, option number 3, what's coming in 2023? And this is whether you're in a relationship or not. Sometimes I say messages and it could be about you or your partner. Just apply them how they resonate. But if you do want something more private, you can definitely book through my website. Private readings, they are recorded, and I also do live readings via Zoom. My website is earthcrystalsconamor.com. Alrighty, kisses, self-indulgence, and the Phoenix rising. 2023 for many of you, it's definitely a very positive year. Yeah, because I feel like for many of you, the last 3 years, there's been a lot of, or the last 3 relationships you had, there's been relationships where it wasn't even energy. It was not an even energy exchange. But I do feel like your guides are saying you need to get out more. Get out of your comfort zone. Allow yourself to not just date, but like to go out, to change the scenery, to do things different. Breakup and separation. Stop the pattern. Some of you, I feel like you're also ending a relationship in 2023. You might meet someone and you might see like, oh my God, this person is not who I thought it was, and you're ending that relationship. But I feel like for many of you, it's not that you'll be single, but I feel like you're just meeting different people. So have an open mind. If you start to notice that somebody's telling you that they're, oh, this is who I am, but then they show you something different, like believe their actions. Don't settle. I feel like you need to hear don't settle. All right, option number 3, what is coming for you in your love life? Some of you, I feel like also your guides are saying like, it's not that if you are in a relationship, it's not that this person that you're with is not worthy of more of your time. They just need to make more of the effort. Like I feel like you might have attracted somebody in your love life, if you are in a relationship, that is very focused on their career or like other things that they forget. Wait, I need time. Like we need time so we can grow. Honor the treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. It's the sacred union, and look at the image. Many of you, you're finding like some passion in 2023, like intimate passion, you know? I can't elaborate on that, but you think about what I mean. Very passionate, very loving. And if that's what you want, you manifest it. You deserve it. Oh my God, manifesting miracles as I said that. And it says, your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow your guidance. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So you're worthy of new people in your life. You're worthy. Look at the images, how beautiful in this deck. You're worthy of a deeper relationship. For many of you, I feel like you're meeting somebody from a past life, or you've met somebody from your past life, and there might be like a lot of memories that come to you, and you're gonna feel like, I feel like I know this person. You most likely did. So open up. Allow yourself to trust. Allow yourself to believe that you are worthy, that you can attract different. Yeah, I feel like many of you need to hear like you're in a place in your life where your past does not define you. And this is whether you're in a relationship or not. I feel like taking out another deck for this option. So let's see. A love life for option number 3. This is my first deck ever. She always will hold a special place in my heart. And when she comes out, she's like, my spirit guides are wanting to talk to you. All right, option number 3. Archangel Michael, there's nothing to worry about. Make sure that you're cutting cords, that you're letting people go. Don't just hold on to people. Just, what if nobody else comes? Don't hold on to people. You'll continue to repeat cycles. Child is coming up again. If you have children and you're dating with children, I feel called to say, like, set that intention to attract that kind of partner that is open. Or maybe you're going to meet somebody with children. Have an open mind. Don't close the door to something you don't even know. Assertiveness and giving and receiving. There's for many of you a union, a relationship that's happening in 2023. But make sure you're giving, you're receiving, you're allowing yourself to love, to be loved. At the bottom of the deck, it's time. It's time. Stop doubting timing. Stop doubting that you are worthy. Stop believing that you are the past version of yourself. You've been healing. You've been growing. Love yourself deeper, and you will see how people will show up and love you different and honor you different. For many of you, I feel like also you're needing to hear, it's not that you're lost. It's just that it's just in the past, those weren't the people that were meant to be a deeper union. So don't get discouraged. At the end of the day, Sunstone, it is a stone that reminds you, like, keep going, keep showing up. Don't look back. I don't know why I keep seeing the movie Matilda like in the background. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Maybe that was your inner child showing up to say, like, you know, we're worthy of love now. Maybe a lot of the triggers that have been coming up or will come up for you in the next year will be of abandonment, of healing that younger version of you, healing that inner child that didn't get loved, seen, or heard. But you're worthy of more. Thank you for the energy exchange. I'm beyond grateful whenever you see this video. Blessings. Adios.